Tech can be fun. Tech can be scary. Tech can also get very weird. So let's take a look at what we saw at CES 2025.
Imagine your plants begging you for water or sunlight and warmth like needy children.
This is the reality with the Leafy Pod, an AI-powered planter that turns your plants into Tamagotchis.
Every few weeks, Dave Grohl, Freddie Mercury and Alicia Keys get a drink of water at my house. Given that one of them is already dead, then you've probably guessed that, yes, they're all plants, and yes, they're all very thirsty. My house has a variety of plants, from big to small, purple to white, and even a few fuzzy ones.
But the Leafy Pod from CES 2025, quite honestly, scares me a lot.
The Leafy Pod gives your plants a voice via a mobile app, notifying you when they need water, sunlight, or a temperature adjustment. What if you can't provide what your plant needs, like enough sunlight? The Leafy Pod makes your plant's plea for light feel very real, adding to your stress. These AI pots can't detect fungi or bug infestations, which can devastate your plants. Low-tech alternatives, like self-watering pots with water gauges, are simpler. We use self-watering pots and a Mother Grow Light for our plants. These low-tech solutions keep our plants healthy without constant notifications.
Our plants thrive in regular home conditions, without dehumidifiers or specialty cabinets.
The AI pots might suggest more humidity, but our plants are doing just fine. If you think you can't take care of a plant, try a ZZ plant. They can survive with minimal water and light, proving that simple care can go a long way.
If plants are not your thing, maybe cats are, because the internet and the world needs more cats.
Whoever thought that cooling your morning coffee would be so, well, cute? Meet Nekojita Fufu, the adorable cat-shaped robot that cools them down for you. Nearly 47% of Japan's population has heat-sensitive tongues, apparently, and this robot is here to help.
Nekojita Fufu, named after the Japanese term for cat tongue, mimics human breath to cool your food.
Switch between modes like, I've got this, and not gonna spill, for the perfect cooling strength. The design has paws, which serve as its anchor so it can hang itself on any foodware, as long as it has a straight edge.
With its internal fan and rechargeable battery, it offers a personalized cooling experience.
The device unveiled at CES 2025 is attachable to straight-edge foodware around 0.08 to 0.23 inch in thickness. That's between 2 and 5 millimeters. It can cool hot water from 88 to 71 degrees Celsius in just 3 minutes.
Inspired by a personal story, the robot was created to help parents and seniors enjoy hot meals effortlessly.
Set to launch in Japan in mid-2025, this innovative device is a game-changer for heat-sensitive individuals.
Now, I don't know about you, but I like my food spicy. Pepper, cumin, coriander. But not too much salt.
Kieran's electric salt spoon asks, what if you wanted more salt on your food, but were open to a mild electric shock instead?
Physically, we all need sodium to function. And depending on the type of cuisine you favour, you may be getting a bit too much salt for your doctor's liking.
I'm not going to dive into the implications for heart ailments here, but suffice to say that there are many people who should eat less salt. Rather than replace it with a different mineral or spice, Japanese company Kirin invented a spoon that uses electricity to mimic the sensation of salt hitting your tongue.
It literally shocks your taste buds into thinking your food is saltier than it really is. It's fair to say that Kirin wins the weird tech honour so far this year.
And judging by the amount of press coverage it's getting, then the salt spoon will be the next big thing in Japan. It sells for £19,800. That's a mighty tall price for a spoon, but if it helps you meet low-sodium diet requirements, it might be worth it.
Now, if it could make you think you're eating chocolate cake instead of broccoli, that would be genius. So, after I have cooled my coffee with a cute cat, been screamed at to water my plants, electrocuted myself over breakfast with a spoon, and maybe even subscribed to the channel, it's probably time to get out of the house.
So what if you could drive to a stunning location and then take off to see it from the sky? Xpeng Aero HT is making this dream a reality. Introducing the Land Aircraft Carrier, a revolutionary 6-wheeled off-road truck with a detachable flying car.
Yes, you heard that right. A flying car! How cool is that? Well, not quite.
Imagine a rugged pickup truck that transforms into a drone-style aircraft, ready to pilot at low altitudes. Xpeng Aero HT's founder, Wang Tan, assures that all key tests are complete and production preparations are underway. Wang explained that there's 3 target audiences for the land aircraft carrier. The first is existing pilots and flying enthusiasts. The second are high-tech early adopters that might otherwise buy the highest-end Tesla. And the third group is people who just love enjoying the outdoors.
Which is the most important part, because the air module isn't designed for commuting. It's really meant for exploring remote areas, instead of flying up a drone to take a look around.
The land aircraft carrier boasts a 6-wheel drive setup with rear-wheel steering, offering unparalleled off-road performance. Priced between $170,000 and $200,000, this luxury vehicle promises an experience like no other.
Initially targeting the Chinese market, Xpeng AeroHT aims to sell around 10,000 units annually.
And with nearly 1,000 employees, 85% in R&D, Xpeng AeroHT is Asia's largest flying car company. The future of flying cars is here, and Xpeng AeroHT is leading the charge. Get ready to soar. Again, the guys and girls at Yukai Engineering have created another bizarre but utterly adorable personal robot. Mirumi is the latest bizarre but endearing robot. From the company responsible for the Kubo cat-tailed pillow and the finger-nibbling kitty plush, Amagami Ham. All Mirumi does is stare at you and move its head around a little until you've successfully been tricked into a few moments of happiness.
The idea is to emulate that distinctly joyful experience of meeting eyes with a baby in public. A quick, random interaction that can turn your mood around.
Inside Mirumi is a distance sensor and an inertial measurement unit, which tell it when there are people nearby and when it's on the move or being touched.
On a thinner perch like a bag strap, its arms wrap fully for the best hold. But I'm not sure I can walk through a tube station with it hanging on.
Mirumi is rechargeable and should last about 8 hours before it needs to be plugged in again. We don't know yet what the final colour options will be, but images of black, grey and pink Mirumis have been doing the rounds, so we'll have to wait and see. Is it kind of ridiculous? Yes, absolutely. Especially when you consider the price. Around $70. But kind of ridiculous is Yukai's whole thing. And at least for me, and just about every person who stopped by during the demo, Mirumi elicited the exact emotional response it was made for. This is all about making people around you happier, Yukai's Hiroko Sato said during our chat at CES Unveiled.
Unfortunately, there were too much strange and weird stuff on show this year to get through all at once. So, we thought we'd do a lightning round to get through as much as possible.
The Willow Auto Flow Plus has been made to encourage kids to brush their teeth. It automates as much of the toothbrushing process as possible, piping through the toothpaste and adding some movement to help get teeth clean and shiny. The device even takes care of the rinsing for you, while the accompanying app keeps track of teeth brushing habits.
As the name implies, the EcoFlow Power Hat has small solar panels embedded in the brim that, when you're out and about, will help charge your portable device.
The brim is segmented, and each section has a little set of monocrystalline silicon cells with a rated efficiency of 24%. On the underside of the brim, there's a little plastic box with an LED light showing you the hat is generating a charge.
Here we have the world's first AI-powered spice dispenser. And my first question is, why?
Is the measurement and dumping of spices into a dish even 5% of the overall challenge? Will a mechanical dispenser be any more precise than standard teaspoons? Are there many kinds of food on which you would want to sprinkle a customized blend of spices? Who knows? American company Realbotics showed off its 170K AI girlfriend that will electrocute if you get fresh. With a tiny waist and large breasts that could act as a brand representative at an event like CES, the company's CEO Andrew Kegel said. It will also give a sense of connection with a robot that looks human and is AI-powered, Kegel said. However, it depends on what your version of human is, as some would argue that the impossible female form displayed in the robot is far from human.
BirdFi is showcasing the Bath Pro, an AI-powered bird bath, taking cues from products like the Bird Buddy and applying them to a big saucer of water with a solar-powered fountain in the middle.
There are a pair of lenses on board, one 2-megapixel with 1080p video capture, and another 3-megapixel, capable of shooting in 2K video. The system uses AI-based object detection to spot bathing birds and snaps a photo, which is then accessible via the BirdFi app. The standard AI subscription comes with the bath and is free, though the company charges a monthly premium if you want the thing to actually identify species.